The Jupiter Boys is recording.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jupiter Boys. That was eerily reminiscent of last week's Jupiter Boys.
Probably the
intro.
exact same. It's probably
pretty close. I think if you put that, layered it on top of each other, the sound waves would just cancel each other out because it's the same. It's the same fucking sound. We're the Jupiter Boys. We're two boys. We're from the planet Jupiter. Each week we get together. Well, actually, we don't actually get together. We just call each other.
Yeah, we Skype in.
And we have a discussion with each other.
So
it's usually about something stupid.
So you can sit at home, right on that butt of yours, right on that
your
tush.
keister, right on your keister. I think nobody uses the word keister enough.
It's true.
You know, and my favorite expression is "park your keister, meester."
Yep.
And
yep,
it's just a great one.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
So we flip a coin of truth to decide who goes first in the topic-a-thon. I have the coins at my house, so
yep.
I'm the one who's been flipping them lately.
He's been flipping
them.
You
like logo or writing?
Logo, please.
It's the logo side.
Oh, it's logo. It's logo, my dog. So I was thinking today, and I was listening to a podcast at work, which
as usual,
as I do. I don't listen to podcasts at work. That was a lie.
If your boss is listening, you are fully attentive.
Yes,
and
I'm
aware at all times.
fully engaged to do what I do, which is a very meaningless and not meaningless, but it's very monotonous and repetitive. So podcasts are perfect for it. So I was listening to a podcast, and they were designing their own. The part of the podcast was Reggie Watts, right?
Okay,
great musician.
Which podcast is this, by the way?
Minor Adventures with Topher Grace, and it's it's pretty good. It's actually pretty solid.
Okay.
Topher really tones down the Topher a lot. He tones down that Toph, you know?
He does Topher with grace.
I like that. That was good.
Okay. Anyway, continue.
So they were designing their own superheroes, and it got me to thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Since
that old chestnut.
The old chestnut. I believe we've actually done it.
We've definitely done it. At least once. Probably more than once.
Right. So they were designing their own superhero, and it got me to thinking, we could...
420 blaze it.
What?
Sorry. I said 420 blaze it. But anyway.
For what?
That's what time it is.
Oh, shit. 420 blaze it. Praise it and blaze it. So I was thinking, because it's spooky times, it's October, and I consider all of October a spoopy month, right? It's...
Yeah. Oh, it is spoopy month. There is no other month that is as spoopy as October.
Plus...
They should just call it Spooptober.
Plus, I wasn't terrified to be in my neighborhood in the summertime because I was like, "Oh, what can happen in the summertime?"
And the dark and
my god, it's terrifying going out for walks at night. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and things can sneak up on you so much faster, right? So that's not what my topic is, although it should be. My topic,
dude, you should not go for walks at night.
No, I shouldn't, because I could get fucked up.
Yeah,
for reals. So I was thinking, we should redesign our own monster because we've done this before. But I feel like we need to make a new spoopy, legend or some sort of wives' tale that we can just scare the shit out of a new generation of kids, because new generation of kids, they have it easy. They can just Google all shits and they're like, oh, fucking Dracula's not real.
The only thing the new generation is afraid of is global warming, and I mean that rightly so.
Yes, that's
that's going to kill. They're not going to be able to have children.
But other than that, they're fearless, and these little shits need to fear God in them. That's all I'm saying.
Essentially, we're creating another Lil Willie shits his pants.
Lil Willie shits his pants. I like that. Is that a thing?
That's from Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later, and it turns out to be Ronald Reagan.
Little Willie shits his pants.
He pooped the roundest, most perfect dookie you've ever seen. It's so stupid.
Oh man, I forgot about that whole series, man. I need to watch it again.
It's fucked. We've been rewatching First Day of Camp and 10 Years Later, and there's so many jokes that they just throw in there, that just
go by.
So outrageous.
Yeah, and a lot of them go past you if you only watch it once, because those movies are meant to be watched over and over again. Even the original movie.
The best part about the 10 Years Later is that they introduced that like Walla Walla Hoo, Walla Walla Hey, Kim Chu Wei,
Kim
Chu
Chu
Wei.
Wei.
And they never do that in the first day of camp or the movie.
I know.
Like ever. Not once.
I
and
know.
then 10 years later, they're just all doing it like constantly, like the whole series.
I love it so much. Anyways,
Me too.
how are we going to scare the shit out of these kids?
Okay.
You
Well,
could go
first of all,
classic.
we have to understand some like modern fears, right? Because I find that like today's fears are different than the fears of the past, right?
Right.
Like I feel like there was a certain generation that was afraid of strangers and like hitchhiking.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like like they were dangerous things.
Now you can just Google someone and you're just like, oh, is your record clean? Nah.
Yeah, like axe murderers. But like really, like if you're killed, first of all, like who the fuck has an axe? Like
Yeah.
axe murderers like would be real obvious just like walking around today because like people would be like, what the fuck, man? But
Dude,
back in
why
the
do you
day,
have an
everybody just
axe?
had an axe. So
Everybody was just chopping wood in their spare time.
exactly,
Sandra,
like,
we
there
need to
was
chop
axes
more wood. It's July, Robert. We need to chop the wood, damn it.
all year round. We chop wood in this house. Yeah. So like anyway, like axe murderers aren't as prevalent today. Everything is like internet based, right? Actually, you know what? That movie that you like that I've never seen, that you tell me to watch all the time, It Follows.
It Follows,
is
yeah.
a great example of that
Because it's a
like-
sexual, it's like a sexual thing that like, it's like this spirit that's like transmitted sexually. It's
Yeah,
so crazy.
It's playing on the fears of like unprotected sex
Yeah.
and like sexual proclivity that society has,
But it's
right?
also super self-referential. Like it self-references itself all the time. Is awesome.
It self-references itself, does it?
Yes.
Does it, Quinn?
Yes.
Um,
Yes, it does. You've made fun of me before by saying that, and I honestly, I'm gonna keep saying it because I live for pain. So I've got an idea.
Bring the hurt, Jim. Bring the hurt.
So Mike Falk the shit out of me. I've got an idea right now.
Yeah.
And it's somebody that drives around,
Okay.
and what they have in their car, like installed in their car. It's gonna be difficult because most cars run on electricity. So you'd have to
Wait,
find
what?
out like. Well, I mean, like most cars, like you need like battery to run. You need
Right,
that,
okay,
that
yeah.
alternator
Yeah,
current, right? So an EMP wouldn't work. So that would like shut off your car, shut off everything. But
Okay.
what I want trying to like what we got to design is like a Wi-Fi blocker that like you drive around and it just blocks the Wi-Fi and turns it off and like
Okay.
makes it kind of shitty like to turn back on because like it's just like fucking wipes it all out and you've got to like
Right.
reinstall, get like a new router and everything. So that would like
Okay.
take a couple days, especially if you go on the weekends, right? So he drives around and just shuts everybody's Wi-Fi off. How terrifying would that be? You don't have to deal with fucking like
Okay, that's not that scary at all. But here's the thing. I'm gonna take your thing and I'm gonna polish it into a scarier thing.
okay,
Um,
polish it.
An Uber driver.
Uber driver.
okay.
I've never been to Uber driver, but yes.
An Uber driver.
I know it's a reference to a Vine, Jim.
Okay. So I never saw that. I never saw said
It's
Vine.
this guy is interviewing him, and he's like, "What's the worst Uber driver you've ever had?" He's like, I've never been to Uber driver." And then like,
Okay. So it's an Uber driver who drives around blocking cell and Wi-Fi signals, but he also murders you. So as he's murdering you, you're trying to call for help, and you can't because he's blocking your cell and Wi-Fi signals.
or what if the guy who drives around, right? He's not an Uber driver, or I mean, he could just be walking around. To be honest, because I feel like driving's a little like, I don't know, it's like a little played out. Like Stephen King's done it like 16 times. So I feel like if this guy was walking around, he was just like lurking from neighborhood to neighborhood, and he goes in your house, shuts off your phone, shuts off your Wi-Fi, like just like automatically, like he has like this blocker that just like shuts everything down, and then he murders you in your own house. Because like nothing's scarier, I feel like, than like
Well, and
getting
you know what would
murdered
be
in
even
your own house.
You could make that's definitely scary. I agree with that. That is scarier.
Because like if you
He
get
could still
married,
be,
if you get
he could
murdered,
still be an Uber driver that like he drops you off there and then like waits a few hours for you to fall asleep,
right.
And then creeps into your house.
but
and,
he could
like,
also
fucks
like
with you.
do all your friends. Like he could also like murder all your friends too. Like
Exactly.
you know, like you're going
And-
for a party and he knows you're drunk. He knows you're you're
Yeah.
vulnerable.
Exactly.
That's
And
a good
he's-
idea
and
for a movie, actually. Like, why haven't they
Totally.
done that?
Who knows? But I mean, you could also like you could make it scarier with the way that the killer kills his victims.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like, I don't know, like ties them up and like tapes their eyelids open and like makes them watch shitty viral videos or something?
Yes,
And
like
then,
a
like,
Clockwork
and-
Oranges them,
And then like
but it's
he
for the
basically forces them to beg to die. Like he just like he plays so many videos, like just so many shitty
the
videos.
annoying orange. Like he just plays the annoying orange all the time.
And just like a shit ton of like Minions memes, like just like so many Minions memes. Like he just makes you want to die. Like he makes you beg for the sweet release of death.
Nothing like a Friday afternoon. Why does this have a minion on it?
And then he chokes you. And then he chokes you to death with an Ethernet cable.
just to bring it all around.
Tie it all full circle. Like everything he does, he's the internet killer.
Amazing. That's amazing. I mean, we've got some legs with the whole Uber driver thing,
Yeah,
and
because that's also a modern fear, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's like people have moved away from taxis.
yeah,
which
because
used
like
to be,
taxis
a
are a
thing.
little reputable. They're usually
Uber's just,
very.
I could drive an Uber if I wanted. Anybody can fucking drive an Uber. Like
But I mean, taxi drivers are terrifying. I mean, the ones that I've
that's
been
the
in.
end of the topic.
The ones that I've been in, they are usually like they drive pretty erratically, but they have
yeah,
to.
taxi
because they're in
drivers
the
drive like
city.
fucking maniacs.
Yeah, they're in the city. They have to.
Quinn, you know what that sound is?
It's time for the mid-show smoke break. It's time for the mid-show smoke break. Oh yeah.
There was like an element of Michael Jackson in that, but then there was also an element of Justin Timberlake. in it,
Yeah, you caught that, eh?
and I
Caught
appreciated
that.
it.
Yeah.
It was at the very end when you were like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah,
I was like,
because you
"Oh,
got
yeah.
yeah.
JT.
He does have that whole oh yeah thing going on. I like it.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, oh yeah, is better than anybody, oh yes. Except for possibly the yes. Anyway. Fuck.
I don't know if they've ever
I don't think they've ever oh yeah. I mean, like, most bands have oh yeah at least once in their lives.
It's true.
Okay. Quinn, my topic this week is another one that we've probably done before. Probably more than once, to be honest.
If only we could track these things down.
If only there was a depository of these episodes like the JupiterBoys.com. So my question to you, and we're gonna play it like a game. It's gonna be 3 rounds.
I love
so
games.
You have to make 3 selections.
Three
okay?
selections.
Each of us is going to make a selection before moving on to the next round. So I go first, you go, then I go, then you go, then I go, then you go. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Uh,
Much like a
and-
rapid rather, if one person was helping them out, being like, "Hey, would you rather do this?" We give and take, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we each play the game.
Yeah. So my question to you,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some caveats, so don't answer right away and put some thought into it.
You got some caviar?
I've got some caviar to add to this tuna fish.
Gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't know why I bought so much. So animal parts. If you could add an animal part to yourself, like Rob Schneider's The Animal.
Oh yeah. Did you watch
So
that
we're-
recently?
No, but we're just gonna Rob Schneider it all over the fucking place
Okay.
today.
Yeah. He drinks the what is it? Badger milk.
I
And
can't remember.
he
Like,
drinks
it's fucking
badger
weird.
milk.
It's fucking weird. That movie's like, it's like prime Rob Schneider, but like
It's bizarre. It's really
it's
bizarre.
prime Rob Schneider, but it's like the lowest film has ever gone.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
It is like one of the worst films. Like the Hot Chick narrowly surpasses it, but only because Rachel McAdams is in it and does a very good job.
This right. She does. So is Anna Faris. Anna Faris does
Yeah,
a good
that's
job
true.
too.
Anna Faris always does a good job.
Yeah, she's solid.
And she constantly plays dumb people for Adam Sandler, and it's so sad.
It really is. She plays dumb people over everyone.
Yeah. And for the Wayans brothers.
okay,
And for Rob
yeah,
Schneider.
Yes. So,
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
I've got a caveat to it, remember?
Okay, yes.
These aren't animal parts, not unlike Rob Schneider's The Animal. These aren't animal parts that will be grafted or implanted into you.
Okay.
These will be like, let's say there's this miracle, serum that you inject into yourself and you grow that animal part. So it fuses with your human body in a
Right.
natural way, like
Right.
in as natural a way as it could be, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you have a big fucking like, tiger arm like stitched onto your fucking arm,
Yeah,
okay?
you just have
Like,
that like the ability from
exactly.
yeah.
And it looks like the thing too, but it's gonna be proportionately sized to your own body.
Yeah,
So
you
like,
can't
let's
have
say you
like a
pick-
giraffe neck or something.
Right, exactly. Well, no, you could have a giraffe neck, but it would be proportionate. So like however, like the size of the giraffe's head to your head, that's how thick your neck's gonna be.
Yeah.
So
I might want a big giraffe neck just for the fucking sake of people
Well,
like
okay,
looking at
so-
it.
go if you do you want to go first?
I think you should go first. Go first.
Okay. So my first thought was that I would like super like to have a nice set of antlers,
Oh, that's a good fucking poll.
right? Because like they look fucking majestic.
They look
it's like
rad
you're
as
wearing a
hell.
goddamn crown like built into your head.
Now, I'm going to kind of throw a little wrench into your plan, right?
Okay.
Think about how shitty it is going to be to walk through a doorway.
Well, see, like if it's proportionate,
Okay.
like
like
deer
it's
is
like a
pretty
hat
fucking
basically,
big.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like a hat, but it's like it's not wider than a door frame, right? And you could
Right.
always trim them or shave them down.
Yeah, like
You know?
Hellboy. But
Yeah,
just not
exactly.
all the way off,
Yeah, exactly. So I would like a nice set of antlers because, like, they're sort of a weapon and a shield at the
That's
same
true.
time for your head, and they look badass.
Yep.
And I just think it would be cool to live like you're in a Fall Out Boy music video.
Plus you could
So
like rub them on stuff and make cool mating noises,
yep,
and
Yep.
that would be hot,
yeah,
You know what else you could do? You could paint them. You could paint
Yeah.
them different colors and
Well,
shit,
fuck yeah.
and like,
you could do all sorts of crazy shit with it.
oh yeah,
You could carve them. You could like
oh yeah, you could do like a haircut, but instead it's an antler
emboss,
cut.
like you just like you chisel into them, so like you have like cool runic designs like all carved into them and shit.
I love it.
All right,
What
what do you got for me?
I think that what would be cool to have is the hand strength of a sloth, because
Okay.
sloths have crazy hand strength.
What? Do they
Yeah,
really? Is
yeah.
this a thing that they're known for?
Yes, and because they have to hang from shit on
But
their hands.
I thought they
and
just
their
had like
feet.
claws on the ends of their on the ends
No,
of their hands.
They wrap themselves around like the actual thing, so they have to actually wrap themselves around the branch and hold on. So they have crazy big strength. There's a video of this sloth crushing this woman's hand, and you know how sloths are like always kind of smiling?
Yeah.
It's the most disturbing thing.
Does it like actually fuck her up?
Yeah, it fucks her up, and she's like trying to like get loose, and the sloth like is just like smiling at her, crushing her hand, and like it's obviously not doing it on purpose or anything, but like it doesn't know to let go or anything because it's a fucking sloth.
Oh my god.
Also, they're really fucked up animals. Sloths. If you look, there's a video that's a comedian did on it, like a nature, like a nature documentary video, but it's like really funny facts on
Okay.
sloths, and like they like are covered in like piss and shit because they're just hanging all the time, and then they go down for like once a month and they eat like all the bugs.
Right.
And like they eat like every bug on the ground and then like go up and piss and shit all over themselves for another like month, then come down and like eat all the bugs again.
Yeah, I've heard that their fur is like completely like saturated with like mold and like just like filth.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It has like fungus growing on them. Their sloths are gross.
Yeah.
But their hand strength would be cool. Like you'd never have to worry about opening a jar again.
So
you'd never
okay,
have
but-
to worry about like
But see, like I think forearm strength is where or jar opening comes in.
Yeah.
And like, where are you really gonna like use hand crushing ability? Like, just the only way that that's like an effective strategy is in like arm wrestling competitions and like doing douchey handshakes.
a man, I have the strongest hands. You should see my hands. They're stronger. I want a hand strength competition.
I can crush 16 cans with 4 fingers. Okay. So my next one, I think I'm gonna go with. I mean, like you just got to go with gills, right? Like I would go with probably I'm gonna go with shark gills. Just
Shark
'cause, like,
gills?
Shark
They're-
gills are
they're
the
rad
coolest
looking.
ones.
Yeah.
You know, and if they just grow out of my neck like Shark Boy, from Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Or
is it
like
Shark Girl
Cedric,
and Lava Boy?
like Cedric Diggory, or
Yes.
and also
No. Hold on. Cedric Diggory did not have gills. Harry Potter had gills. Cedric Diggory gave him the thing, so yeah, he probably had gills too.
Yes.
No, wait, did he give him the thing?
but Victor Crumb is the one with the
Diggory
shark gills.
Cedric Diggory put a bubble around his head.
Yeah.
Crumb turned his face into a shark's face.
Yeah,
it wasn't
was
just
weird.
gills.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
But that's
wow,
like
I just
also,
dorked out hard on Harry Potter.
That's
right
also
there.
like one of low key one of my favorite Harry Potter movies is The Goblet of Fire.
Oh yeah,
because it's really fucking good.
It is my favorite Harry Potter book by far.
I think Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite movie just because it's a classic.
It's very creepy.
It's very creepy. It's very good for Halloween times. So yeah, shark gills would be rad. I'm not gonna lie. Shark fins would be pretty cool too, like for swimming and stuff. But like, you know what would be cool is like having a shark fin like that looks like your hands are regular, right? But they're like designed in a way, like your arm is designed in a way that like it like looks like a gill, but or like, you know, like looks like a not a gill, but like a fin. But you know, you can do all sorts of human shit out of the water as well. Because I mean, it would be pretty hard.
Like a Zora from Zelda.
Yeah.
Okay, hurry up and pick yours because we got 1 minute left.
I think a tail. A tail would be pretty cool. I know.
What?
I do know. I just piqued all the furries' interests, but a tail would be pretty cool. I don't know
so
how
that people can see when you're excited.
Yeah, exactly. Like just and like to let people know like when I don't want to talk, stuff like that. Like let people know like, hey, I'm pissed right now. My tail is like real down, so like don't fucking come near me, you know?
Okay, I would like the sense, like the nose, like not the physical nose, but like the inner olfactory senses of a dog
or a wolf. You know, they're the same, pretty much the same.
Yeah. I
wonder if there's any there.
Go. You've got 10 seconds.
The ears of a dog.
3.
Probably.
All right. Well, there you go. So we got ears of dogs, noses of dogs, and that's the end of the topic. And
the eye of the dog.
The eye of the tiger. Thanks for listening.
We should have said that at one point.
We're shitty. We're shitty people, and we're sorry. Not sorry enough to stop, but
not sorry enough to spare you from what you're listening to.
But
because
you know,
at this point, it's just two people rambling into a microphone in separate places. Like we don't even get together.
There's no real reason to do this.
No,
other than it's fun and we like hurting you. Thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Christo Graham will never hurt you.
I can't guarantee the factual basis of that statement, but it's a pretty good bet.
Yeah.
You can go to thejupiterboys.com, listen to all sorts of old episodes, get merch there and shit. I'm on Twitter at the Jupiter Boys.
I'm on I'm on Twitter. Quinn Jupiter.
I'm on a Twitter.
Yeah, I'm Quinn Jupiter on Twitter.
Yeah, and he's that guy. And you can just catch us around, shoot those nuts.
Straight down ya gullet. Oh my god, my voice hurts because I took a really bad bong rip. It hurt my voice a lot. I almost died from that bong rip. It really hurt my voice. It really hurt my everything. Fuck me. This is gonna suck. I don't have a topic. I have like the basis of like 3 separate topics, but I don't know what to pick because I'm weird.
What dolphin shark?